everyone, and welcome back, question mark? Welcome for the first time again to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. Yeah, that last campaign crashed and burned, but I learned an awful lot, and yeah, I do think that I've got a handle on the new mechanics now, and I did learn a couple of things about just how to approach this game. I think the mistake I made this one is that in the base game of vanilla XCOM2, you could pretty much bull rush your way through it if you do really well with the soldiers, and I had just gotten this warped sense of our progress because we had, basically didn't so well up until that point, and then things just kind of fell apart towards the end, and honestly, I just got too stubborn about not retreating when I was supposed to. So that's kind of where that just wound up. So this time around, I think we've got it down. This time we're not going to turn on the tutorial. I will show subtitles, blah, 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 blah. We're going to do commander difficulty, but we don't need any of these options. Let's just do a strict playthrough, and we're just going to go ahead and get started on it. No, we're not going to do Iron Man, as I explained before, because for an LP that can potentially be death. So we're just going to start without Iron Man. Integrate. Do I turn on Lost and Abandoned? That is a good question. We don't have to have the tutorials. Introduce, no, let's turn that off. If you ever played XCOM2 The War of the Chosen, I strongly recommend you experience the introduction. Content provides strong narrative gameplay tutorial for players of all skill levels. Would you like to enable that? No. So, we've already done that, and I looked up online, and it doesn't really add any more story elements. So let's just go ahead and get started. And we've seen that already. We've seen this already, too. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into the action.
Now that we've got a foothold, it's time to take the fight to Advent. We're heading into the city center to take down a public target. Something that will get people's attention. Neutralize any security forces in the area. Keep your heads down.
Alright, so this is Operation Gatecrasher. If you remember from the opening intro of the tutorial mission, this is the other side of it that seems to... I think this is the other side that kind of blows it up. Operation Gatecrasher. Oh, look at that. We have a Templar.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
We're in a concealed position.
All right. So, what does this mean?
Templar
Woo!
warriors. My followers specialize in wielding psionic energy, mastering the power that belongs to all who are truly of this earth. Through intense focus, we can twist the very fabric of the world around us to suit our needs.
Okay, so let's see, and we also have, what is this? This is momentum. All right, momentum. Okay, so we have one of the new features of War of the Chosen is that when you start out a new campaign, you have a basic, you've got a basic thingamajig. My brain's not working. You get a faction soldier for the first time, so that means we start out with the Templar faction, which is kind of cool. So we're going to just move up. See what we can see. This is a wall. We will probably want to go up the stairs. This is kind of a new parcel layout for Gatecrasher, so I'm looking forward to it. The other thing that I learned is that your soldiers are your most valuable asset, and sometimes you will just have to say, you know what? The mission is not... Okay, here we go.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Alright, so we're going to see if we can post up here. Because the most important thing is to keep an eye on this pod. Do we still see them? Yes, we do. Excellent. So, with that, we're just going to move up.
Moving on target location.
And we're just going to post up and wait here until the rest of our troops get up here. That's our target.
Menace 1-5. You're near the target position.
And I didn't go through a briefing or anything like that, but basically, I just realized that, but basically, our job is to come up here, plant X4 explosives, and kill everybody in the area. So that is what we are going to do.
Already there. The power guides me.
The other thing that we're trying to avoid, actually, is making sure we tip off the other pod, which we can't see at the moment, but it is out there.
Moving out.
And there they are.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts.
Oh,
A stricter mind control.
that was unusual. Alright, we're gonna have to pull our forces back ever so slightly. Can we see them? We can see all four of them here. We can see all four of them here. We move here. The position of that pod is going to cause us some problems. We may have to go around and then flank them on this side. But we'll see.
Heading there now.
I'll maintain my
Overwatch.
Those pods may stay put. And I think they have stayed put. So let's see here. Could you could do rend on one of those troopers. That would force the other two to go into cover. Which way do they go is the question. They probably stay up here, which would be bad. So, and if the pod is over here and stays over here, we can swing around the other side. And, although, no, they've got the stairs guarded. Darn it. We might have to pop and then just deal with the fallout of that. The other option is we could try to set up an ambush on a 70% overwatch. And that might be what we have to do. Question is, who takes that shot? I think I have not introduced our cast even. I'm so far ahead of myself. Amani Krishan, Matt Shaw, Kamishi Boroto, and Diane Sullivan. This is our lovely intrepid squad. It is going to be the first to take on Advent. So, I think this is about as good of an engagement as we're going to get. I guess the only question is, where is the heavy cover just in case? And for rending, we only have one person in range. Hopefully it stays that way. But I think we will take the 72% chance to open this up. Nice.
It's down. Cover's blown.
Okay, so they do actually get closer. That's actually very good. Can you rend? You can rend with 100% chance. You are going to murder that dude. The question is, can we murder this dude? And the answer is possibly. First things first, though.
I strike for my people.
Hack and slash. Hopefully that does not set off the other pod.
You will learn to fear us.
Oh, that did set off the other pod. Ah, oh, come on. Alright, well, that is very unfortunate.
The strength of the Templars ebbs and flows with the tide.
Yeah, we've seen that already.
As we focus
Okay.
our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed upon our enemies.
This just became more complicated, so what we could do is move down here. I'm gonna get these guys out of line of sight. So I'm gonna move down here, throw a grenade. On this guy and just wipe out his cover. And then move down here.
Position confirmed.
Flank this guy to high heaven. 82. Nice.
Hostile neutralized.
And then we have got to get Or Templar out of the way. So the only person who's actually out in the open is... Oh, great. Diane Sullivan's already dead. That is very unfortunate. Already off to a not-so-hot start. But we're going to persevere. Gonna move up with Matt Shaw. Whoa. Hi, guys. Woo. All right, then. We can rend the Advent Officer for 5 to 6 damage. That will not kill him. We can... Can we throw this grenade? We'll have to move in order to do that. Question is, do we move here? Pop the grenade. Alright. Well, that is unfortunate. 85 for a 40% crit. We cannot deal enough damage on this turn. We could do Volt. Deals low damage, but jumps nearby foe. Okay, let's see here. 10% chance to crit for 6. We're not going to get that. But, you know, maybe this is a good time to... Let's see, if I throw a grenade here, that takes out 2. Takes out another one. So danger close. Oh, he does not have a grenade, right. Nuts. Alright. So, we move up here. Fire. And then we rend this guy. Rend the officer.
My strike surges home.
All right.
Where are your saviors now?
I'm just winging it at this point, because
This is what we came.
that was a heck of a reveal. And so now the question is, can I think I can cause the most damage by just basically blowing both of these guys up.
Bombs away!
Nothing is really a guarantee at this point. We got one down. Nice. Okay, so where can we run to? Unfortunately, one of our other guys is out in the open, so he'll run away.
Watch the flanks, they're
Oh dear.
I think I'm bleeding.
Ah, well, she did live. That's important. Sending Matt Shaw. Everybody else has gotten... How much does Volt do? 2 to 5 damage? Let's try it out just for fun. That's pretty fun. Okay.
We're not picking up any inbound contact.
That didn't go as well as I'd want it to.
-15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Plant the X4 charge and call it a day. Still, could have gone a lot worse.
Rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
And that's that. Operation Gatecrasher. It's a shame we lost somebody, but it happens. And we get ourselves a photo for our trouble. It's a shame, though, that we lost a soldier, but sometimes that happens.
Gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
But it's okay. You know, we're going to recover from this. It's actually one of the harder missions for an opening game. So to come out with just 1 wound and 1 death is probably pretty good. And unfortunately, Rookie Sullivan.
Commander, the media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda
Yep.
machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the resistance.
That's right. Well, this one is more of a memorial, but you know, that's the thing. But she will be remembered. We're gonna promote.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Close range. That's a shout out to all the XCOM subreddit folks out there. All right. Yep. Okay, Slash. Unfortunately, she is out for 7 days. Rookie Shaw gets himself a sharpshooter. Is a sharpshooter.
Engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
There we go. So that is our new crew. Got ourselves a hair trigger, a couple of corpses, and an officer corpse.
Commander, to the research lab.
Yeah. And we've already seen this, so we're just gonna go ahead and do some new research. Now, the nice thing is that unlike the tutorial, we actually are able to choose what we want to pursue. Alien biotech is the story path, but we can also do modular weapons. So we're going to go ahead and, well, let's see. Actually, trying to remember. Alien biotech. We do need to do the communications. I don't remember, though, now that I'm thinking about it, if the communications is unlocked with alien biotech. So, you know what? Let's do modular weapons first, just so that.
You find that area of research to be among the more intriguing.
And then we'll go see Shen, and we'll skip that cutscene. Do we need to build items at this point?
How big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander.
We don't need that at the moment.
With a few supplies, I can manufacture any.
Yep, we're gonna come up here.
Commander,
This is new, so
good to see you.
this is different.
Again.
Yeah, this is a different
Welcome
cutscene.
to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
All right, so
This new Templar operative may be a bit unique, but so far everything seems on the level. We're receiving the position of the Templar HQ now. We don't know much about these Templars, so it might be worth sticking around here for a while, as well as contacting Geist, their leader.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their designs. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as a
Okay.
ally facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
all right, so we do need more rookies, so we're going to go ahead and go there first because we are very low. The question is, can we spend anything on our supplies at the moment
Commander,
before we start scanning?
Venger's remote scanning capabilities will help us
I
search the
didn't know
area
you were
for
gonna
clues
yap
to the
about the whole thing.
resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
So the very first thing that I want to do is I do want to open up the resistance ring. I'm really interested in the training center though, because I think that was one of the things that we didn't really have last game, was that we spent a lot of time with the guerrilla tactics school that, aside from the squad site upgrade, which was huge, really didn't benefit us all that much in the end. So I'm back and forth on whether or not we want to do that again, or if we want to start with the training center to actually start spending some of the AP that we have. Additional tactical abilities, yeah, because we earned quite a bit of AP, especially from killing the Chosen a bunch. But it didn't seem to matter because we didn't have a training center. So at least for right now,
Work on the new facility right
we're
away,
going to
Commander.
build
I'll send
the
word
resistance
when it's
ring.
up and running.
So we're going to scan for some rookies.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
That's right. So now we can attach the modules that we find to our weaponry. Magnetic web is going to take 28 days. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So we can research experimental weapons, but then we need to build a proving ground to actually have those. So what we can do is we can pursue, let's pursue alien biotech.
Is eager to begin, Commander.
And then we'll go back and find those rookies. All right, we got ourselves actually only 2. That's not a very big investment, but well enough. Anybody who wants to fight Advent is welcome on board. Rookie Guadalupe Garza and Sergio Vega. Sergio Vega, Guadalupe Garza. Grenade? That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bounce over there.
Adding new course.
And then, because there aren't that many decisions to make at this point as we wait for the resistance ring to get up and running,
Commander,
got ourselves a new target.
resistance continues to grow. We'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back
Yep,
at
yep.
Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
All right, so in East Asia, we have Operation Shattered Priest. Sabotage a transmitter, difficulty easy, with a reward of Clara Peters, who is an engineer. I'm not sure if that's a typo or not, but whatever. Let's go.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
All right. For this squad, we're going to bring out our Templar again. Got a bunch of rookies on it. Let's see if... We're still waiting on our Ranger to come back, but that's okay because we actually have the Templar, who's basically a functioning Ranger, without a shotgun. So, we gotta bring our Sharpshooter on the mission. Question is, who has...
Commander,
whoop.
each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Okay, so basically, the one other thing that I really didn't do very well was actually track to make sure how well our soldiers are bonding with each other. I just did not pay attention to that at all, so we're going to bring Oliver Turner on board. Oliver Turner, rookie Oliver Turner. Wow. He's a little extreme, but then again, our Sharpshooter ain't exactly the most, what do you call it, normal either. And then Heinrich Weiss, we're going to bring him as well. And we are just going to do our best on this one. We are missing a Grenadier, which we might actually feel in this mission. We don't actually know what type of terrain we're actually going to go under. Let me see. Can we even the odds a little bit with a medkit or a flashbang grenade? And I think the answer is no. Actually, you know, we may get a flashbang. And we might give it to... Nah, he's going to be too useful doing stuff that matters. So, I'll actually give it to our Sharpshooter because they tend to not be able to have shots with their sniper rifle. And so a flashbang might actually give us the opportunity. Well, no, he's not going to be on the front lines. So, we'll go back on that. Now I'm back and forth on this. We want Rookie Weiss and Turner to have grenades. I do want at least somebody to have the flashbang. Flashbang has a pretty large blast radius, so that will help out with that. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. We really don't have a lot of options available, so let's go ahead and launch this sucker.
Menace, ready to deploy.
All right, let's go for it.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
All right, so next time in the slums of Beijing, Operation Shattered Priest. Thank you very much for joining me on our new campaign of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I am that Catholic Gamer Dude. If you like what you saw, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more, please click the subscribe button. If you want to see everything I upload onto this channel, please click the notification bell. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.